extreme swing was seen across US indices specifically, where we have seen US30 going till towards close to 35,600 levels and US100 also going close to 15,400 levels before showing a strong pull. At the same time, mostly FTSE100 and Germany both stayed bullish throughout the day before showing a pullback with the US indices. So now what to expect today across these four indices? That is, first we will see NASDAQ100 followed with Dow Jones, then DAX or Germany40, and towards the end FTSE100. Which position we should try to take, where to enter, where to exit, and what should be the behavior of these indices, we will see in detail. Do press the like button and do comment as well. This is a great motivation always for me. Your every comment, every like is a motivator for me to deliver on time, every time, and with best of my capabilities. So also press the bell icon which keeps you updated with the twice a day analysis. Next update will be released before the PPI data today and the US session. So do watch that also. With that, let's start. First, you look into Tech 100. Yes, also do share and subscribe and press and join my free Telegram channel where you get the live market updates. Reach out to me for more details. The link is mentioned in the channel and video description. Now let's have a look at US100 on the hourly charts. US100 on the hourly charts, you can find out the lows almost on these two occasions were at or around same levels. You can see this 15,070, 15,080 levels. Now this again has become a great support for US100. Now also if you look at the highs are also around the same levels. So precisely it is trying to show you a swing zone. Now in this swing zone itself you can find out 15,200, which was the support earlier, is now going to act as a resistance here. Yesterday also we have discussed 15,200 and 250 are two resistances which it needs to break past by in order to confirm the bullishness. It breached past both the levels and went till towards 400 levels. Now see, today again you can see identical symmetrical formation, and hence once you see it trading above 15,200 see 220, 240, 263 milestones and then 300. So in between this zone is where US100 holds the maximum resistance. On the downside, beyond 15,100 is where only we should try to initiate a sell entry. Now see, Stochastic has dropped, MACD is almost flat but trading with a bearish bias, RSI is looking downwards here. Coming to 2-hour chart, similar observation. If you look at the movement here, drop retracement, drop retracement, drop retracement, drop retracement. Now this time it is almost retracing from the middle of it. We will definitely watch out for if it tries to attempt and achieve the top of this channel with the PPI data. Top of this channel suggests 15,300, 350. So see, first of all, this is one, then this is the second one. So this is a zone where we have maximum resistance in between 250, 350 levels. Stochastic rising, MACD is trying to cross over for sell, RSI is looking down, trying to trade bearish here. Coming to 3-hour charts, after couple of retracement candles, it is again looking downwards. Possibly it can try to form double bottom, and if it does, for this time we are looking at 15,000 and below levels. This time it can give a breakout. Remember, this time it can give a breakout. Stochastic flat at bottom, MACD is in green trying to converge and cross over for sell, while RSI is almost flat but it is trading with a slight negative bias. Coming to 4-hour charts, on the 4-hour charts, important observation is, see, this is a breakout and possibly this candle and the forthcoming candles could be further bearish. We have to be watchful of 15,070, zone. Below that, certainly 15,040, 15,000 is what I will look forward to. Stochastic at bottom, MACD is also at bottom and flat, while RSI is also trading flat. Coming to the daily, if you look at daily charts, see, first of all, it is the candle has opened flat here. That is first observation. Next observation is the lows here, what we have seen. It could possibly achieve these lows for once before showing the pullback. So this could be the strategy here, that it can try to achieve the bottom here almost at 15,070, 15,080 zone, then reverse from, and this could be precisely symmetrical or opposite from what we had seen yesterday. So today we can sell here at 15,100, but then we have to be watchful for 15,050, 15,080 zone. This is a good support zone. From there possibly a bounce back can be expected. Any drop below 15,040 levels, yes, that is where the bears will take over. Stochastic at bottom here, MACD is divergent and bearish, RSI is flat. Considering this, I will recommend you to buy today at 15,170 levels. On the upside, expect 15,200, 220 till 250-60 zone, very good resistance. Beyond that only further bullishness is going to prevail, and hence you have to trail your stop losses at least till 15,260 levels, 20 points trailing stop loss. On the upside, beyond 260 is where the bulls will try to take over for 300, 350 levels. On the downside, you can sell here at 15,100. However, be careful for 15,070-80 zone and then 15,040 levels. Below 15,040, bears will take over and we are going to look forward to a sharper drop. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones, and before we proceed, I have a couple of offerings for you. First is my mentorship batch. 25th batch is going to start on first week of September. Only limited seats are available. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are available in the channel and video description. Now look at the hourly charts for US30. You can again see higher lows, higher highs are seen here. 35,100 proving out to be great support. This time you can see after the retracement, it is now trying to drop again, take its direction. Certainly, if you see it trading below 35,100, stay short. For this time, we are going to look at 35,000 levels. But look at this, what we have seen yesterday also I mentioned that it is giving you higher lows, and in fact yesterday it has given higher highs as well. So largely it is now created or changed the channel which was slightly bearish. It has given a breakout and it is now trading in this bullish channel here. So we have to now observe how it behaves at around 35,100. Till 35,100 we should not treat this as bearish. You can initiate a possible sell and trade 35,150, but then 130,100 is a great support. Stochastic at bottom, oversold, MACD bearish, RSI flat. Coming to 2-hour charts, on the 2-hour charts, if you look at this is the second consecutive red candle, it can possibly stretch the top till towards 35,150 or 35,100 levels also. Yes, if you consider this as higher lows, possibly we are going to look at a very good support at 35,150 levels. Stochastic at bottom trying to retrace, MACD is divergent and bearish, RSI is looking downwards here. On the 3-hour chart, this is the first red candle and this is coming to support here. Stochastic at already bottom, MACD is divergent bearish, RSI looking downwards. Coming to 4-hour charts, on the 4-hour charts as we discussed, we have to watch out for how it behaves at a 35,100 levels. And in fact, as we have seen higher lows here, we have to be in fact watchful at around 120, 130 levels. Yes, you can initiate a sell and trade 35,150, but then we have to watch out for 130, 120 zone and 100 levels. Three very important support levels till 35,100. Below that, it should turn bearish and we may see 35,000 levels today itself. On the upside, a buying entry can only be taken once you see it trading above 35,220, and once you see it trading above 35,220, we can aspire for 35,300 levels. Stochastic at bottom here, MACD crossing over for sell, RSI is also trading with a bearish bias. Coming to the daily chart, on the daily chart, see this beautiful construction here, higher lows and higher highs. Now after this drop, it is still in the retracement zone. I will wait for it to break below 35,100 today. That should be a good sign of bearishness, and then below 35,000 the bears will completely take over. Remember, below 35,000 the bears will take over. Till 35,100, do not treat this as bearish. Also, one must note that it is open flat. It can show you swings with the PPI data, taking it again above 35,400, 500 levels. Now till here it has got maximum resistance. You can see yesterday also it going close to 35,600, but then reversing strongly. Stochastic has retraced, MACD divergent and bearish, RSI is flat. Considering this, I will recommend you to sell at 150 and buy 220. In between these 70 points, do not trade. On the upside, be cautious for 300, 400 zone. Very strong resistance exists there. Beyond that, little more bullishness for 500. On the downside, you can sell here at 35,150, but then 130, 100 is the greatest support zone. Below 100 is where the bears will take over for 35,040, 35,000, and below 35,000 is sky the limit for 34,800 and 34,900 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Let's have a look at DAX or FTSE100. First we'll look into DAX or Germany40, then FTSE100 rather. Now first start with the hourly charts here. Now Germany on the hourly charts, you can see it is also giving you higher lows and higher highs, trying to create a channel. Support is seen at around 15,900 and 870 levels. Now these are two critical supports, and then 840. If these three are taken, you can say that Germany is trading bearish, and we can expect DAX to fall further till towards 15,700 levels. So that is one point. You can sell here at 15,900 and expect it to drop for 15,870, 840, and then 800 levels. Below that, further bearishness may be seen. Stochastic has dropped to oversold levels. MACD is divergent and bearish here, while RSI is also looking downwards, trying to trade bearish. Coming to 2-hour chart, similar is the observation here. You can find out a similar observation: higher lows, higher highs. First, once let's it is stay below 15,900, then more bearishness is definitely going to be seen. Stochastic flat here. MACD, now see MACD is crossing over for a sell, and see this is the first wave, second wave, and this time the crossover might yield more bearishness. RSI looking downwards here. Coming to 3-hour chart, similar observation, nothing different. This is the first red candle. I'll wait for the second candle. If it stays on the downside, more bearishness is definitely going to prevail here. Only buying entry is what I can see is above 15,960 levels, beyond which 16,000 and then 16,050 levels will come into picture. Stochastic has dropped. MACD is willing to converge crossover for sell, while RSI is trying to again trade bearish. Coming to 4-hour charts. Now on the 4-hour chart, similar observation, nothing different here. Yes, trying to trade in this channel. Once you can buy here at 15,960. However, remember 16,000 is the great resistance here, and then ultimately 16,100, 16,050 zone will come into picture. It has the potential to retrace till towards 16,200 also, but then there are greater resistance at around 16,050, 16,100 levels. Stochastic here is also looking downwards, trying to trade bearish. MACD has seen a little retracement, now trying to converge. RSI is also trying to trade bearish. Coming to the daily charts. On the daily charts, important point to note here is, see the moving averages are on the verge of a crossover. This is again a bearish indication here. At the same time, for the last two candles, higher lows, higher highs are seen, and hence this makes 15,900, 870 zone as a great support. Only and only if it breaks below the yesterday's lows at around 15,870, you can expect that DAX is going to fall. So this is the zone where we are going to see maximum support. Else what could happen, it can achieve the lows here and then show a pullback on the upside. This is very much possible. It can yield third greener candle and show you a swing here on the upside. Be careful there with the downside till 15,800. Do not treat this as bearish till 15,800. Stochastic has retraced here. MACD is extremely bearish. Now see the candle size diminishing. It can converge probably. RSI almost flat. Considering this, I will recommend to sell at 15,900. However, 888 is 870 zone first target, and then 15,840, and then 15,800. Till 15,800, possibility of a bounce back will exist. However, 15,870, 880 is the zone we should note where we are going to see maximum support. On the upside, I will recommend you to buy here at 15,960 levels, but then expect 16,000 as the ultimate resistance, and only beyond 16,000 is where the bulls will try to take over for 16,050, 16,100 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at FTSE 100. Likewise, what we have seen on the charts for DAX, you can see the charts of FTSE 100, you will observe that it is also giving you higher lows, higher highs. Now support till towards 7560 is very strong, and then ultimately 7540. This is the zone where we can see maximum support for FTSE 100. If it stays below 7540 is where the bears will take over. Hence, you can sell here at 7560, expect 7540 to be breached. If it fails, then possibly we have to put a trailing stop loss there. It can reverse also. Only below 7540 we can expect FTSE 100 to trade bearish. Now you can see these levels here, 7600 ultimate resistance here. It tried to breach this, stayed above 7600, and then now again trading below these levels. Hence, in between 7560 and 7600, we are not going to take any position for these 40 points. But let's have a further detailed look. Stochastic on the hourly charts is oversold. MACD is trading with extreme divergence and bearishness, while RSI is looking downwards, trying to trade bearish. Coming to 2 hour, similar observation, prices were divergent from the moving averages. It has converged till towards these levels. It is trying to get the support here. We will definitely observe how it behaves here. Remember, on the 2 hour chart, this is the second red candle here. Stochastic looking downwards, the MACD crossing over, trading with divergence for a sell on the 2 hour chart. This is important, as you can it can possibly yield a fall here. RSI is also looking downwards. That's a bearish sign. Coming to 3-hour charts, likewise on the 3-hour chart, see, one important point to note here is drop, retracement, and a breakout here is going to be stronger one, and hence below 7560 more bearishness, 7500 more bearishness. Stochastic looking down, MACD willing to converge crossover for sell. RSI is also trying to trade bearish. Coming to 4-hour charts, likewise on the 4-hour charts, this is the retracement channel and it has to come out. It is trying to come out of this retracement channel here. We will wait for 7540 levels to be breached for further bearishness. Stochastic looking down, MACD is in green trying to converge a bit. RSI is also trying to trade bearish. Coming to the daily, now similar observation on the daily charts as well. It is right now is in the retracement zone. Now a possible buy above 7600, but which can try to reverse the bearishness here, and then we should expect 7640 7650 levels also. Yes, it could reverse completely, staying above 7600. Definitely we can expect more bullishness for 7640 7650 levels, and then this should be treated as a reversal and it could try to achieve higher highs here. So for the day, we are not going to trade between 7560 and 7600 levels. On the downside, we will be careful till 7540. On the upside, we will be careful till towards 7640. These 100 points are going to be the caution zone for us for the day, and above 7640 is where the bulls will take over. Below 7540 is where the bears will take over. Take your positions accordingly. Trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.